Hello, my name is Suzanne and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here today. This video is going to focus completely on cleaning my walls, my baseboards, and my entryway to my house. So I did this for spring cleaning, but it can also just be a summertime deep cleaning as well. I like to refresh my porch and get everything wiped down and clean for the summertime because it can look a little sad after the winter has moved on. So springtime and summer are a great time to refreshen and paint and all the little things that need to get done to make everything look new again. I don't wipe down the walls like this often. Usually it's my spring and my fall cleaning. I clean twice a year, like deep cleaning, unless obviously something needs attention. I will definitely take care of it, but otherwise I usually just save my deep cleaning for those 2 times out of the year. So this was in springtime and I really needed to wipe down all the fingerprints off the walls. The dogs lay on the walls and put their feet on the walls, so my walls get a lot of wear and tear, and it always just makes my house feel so bright and clean every single time I wipe down the walls and the baseboards. I know people say that you don't notice, but I always notice. So every time I complete this spring cleaning task, it makes everything just feel new and clean again. My husband installed this beautiful board and batten wall for our entryway because it was just so blank and boring, and I love it. I think it's one of my favorite things in the house, but it also tends to get a lot of dirt and hair and dust collected in these little corners. So every time I do my spring cleaning or anytime I'm giving this area attention, I always make sure to get in and wipe those corners as best I can. It doesn't look perfect because it's painted and usually some stuff just sticks there anyways, but I do have it on my list to get into the corners and all the little areas where the dust and dirt can collect. Our front door is another spot where I try to make sure I clean it when I'm doing my spring cleaning tasks because it gets all the fingerprints. I actually clean it a lot more than just the spring and the fall. It normally needs attention often because we have kids and dogs. So this gets done probably every other week or so, but it always feels good to do it all at one time when I'm getting my spring cleaning out of the way so everything looks nice all at the same time, even though it doesn't last too long. This is the door leading out to our garage, and it also tends to get pretty dirty pretty quickly just because everyone's playing outside or doing things outside, and then they come in and out through this door and touch it and it's white. So all the little fingerprints and dirty handprints show up. Also, this is our little shoe closet in our entryway, and it tends to get a lot of fingerprints and stuff too just because, again, it's white and it's right here when you walk in the front door. So every time I clean this area, I love it. It just makes such a great first impression impression when people walk into the house and everything is just bright and clean and it smells nice. So I love doing this particular spring cleaning chore. I am going to go in now with my front door paint. I painted the back of this door a tan beige color. It's the same color I have in my bathroom. I had some leftover paint and I just hated that it was white and it showed the dirt and fingerprints and stuff, and also my dog scratches on it when they see dogs outside. So I wanted to go in and touch it up because it really needed it. The paint was peeling and chipping, especially around the door handle and at the bottom. And then I'm going to repaint our front door because as much as I love this color, I did it a couple years ago, I think, and there's a video if you want to watch it. I really like this color, but it's a little lighter than I wanted. I wanted a bright coral color that will really stand out against our blue house. So I did paint it and I thought it turned out really, really well. But every time I give the entryway some love and get everything painted and clean and touched up, it always feels so nice, especially when you walk in. Another thing I like to do twice a year, just because it's a huge pain, is to go in and touch up our baseboards. Our baseboards are this natural oak color. A lot of the houses in our neighborhood had this same type of baseboards, and the previous homeowners, when they were selling, went in and painted everything white, all the trim and the baseboards. So as much as I love the white and I prefer the white, I don't love painting it and constantly touching it up, because if I don't do this, they just look worn and kind of not as pretty. So it's a constant debate for myself whether I want the pretty white baseboards or I wish they would have just left them the wood, and then at least I wouldn't have to touch them up all the time. So it's worth it to do it, but it's not my favorite thing to do. The last thing I'm going to tackle in this video is our entryway closet. It's a shoe closet. I did a little mini makeover on it last year just to make it a little more functional, but as you can see, it gets a lot of dirt, dog hair, scuff marks all over the walls, and I also just tend to shove our mail in here that I haven't gone through yet. So I wanted to take everything out, get it all cleaned out, wipe everything down, clean the floor, go through the shoes, all the fun things, and just kind of make the space fresh and new again as we start the spring season. I apologize, the videos for this area are not great. It was really tight to try to move the camera around and get really good angles, so I did the best I could, but it's a very, very tight area since our wall is on the opposite side. I can only set up my camera so many places. This is all the stuff that was in the closet. I have a few bins where I keep cleaning supplies and extra shopping bags, and then I have a little mini cooler. I've got places where I keep our mail, so I really wanted to sit down, go through it all, throw away anything that I didn't need, take care of anything that was important and needed attention, and then just kind of declutter and organize the bins that I had in here. Once I got everything back in and everything was wiped down and organized and tidy, the whole space just felt so nice, and I love using this little closet when we come in and out, and the way that it's functional now for our family, it just makes it so nice. So that is my entryway cleaning video. Thank you so much for watching. My spring cleaning series is wrapping up. I just have my kitchen and my car left to do, so I hope you will tune into those, and I will see you next time.